Hello and welcome back to another Awareness AI video. And this video is going to focus on quite a commonly asked question which I get asked a lot, and that is, why is ChatGPT recommending my competitors before me? And why this is such a commonly asked question and such a high intent question is because this is going to directly impact sales. So what we're seeing now is that more and more people are asking large language models, AI systems such as ChatGPT and Gemini, questions. So your buyers are asking, would you recommend your company or would you choose someone else? And now if ChatGPT turns around and says, actually, I wouldn't recommend your company, I would recommend your competitor, this is directly going to impact a possible sale or a possible lead. And now if this happens over time, it's going to build up, and then this could cost you a lot of sales. And in 5 or 10 years, when more and more traffic and people are using AI systems such as ChatGPT, it could become one of the sole places where your customers are getting recommendations. So really taking a proactive approach and figuring out why this is happening is really useful to understand now. And so why is this happening? So first I want to start off with listicles. So PR listicles are lists, let's say. So let's say I'm operating in the SEO industry and I'm operating in Leeds. And now if a buyer in Leeds says, what are the top companies in Leeds for SEO? What listicles are is that the top 10 lists. So a third party source, which is a source not influenced by you, such as a company or a news agency might publish a listicle saying top 10 SEO agencies in Leeds. And if you're fifth and your competitors are first, second, third, fourth, they're most likely to come before you. And this is because AI systems and large language models, they like to cite listicles 1 to 10 and really take the 1 to 10 and put it in the chat. So the business that comes first on the listicle is probably going to become first on the recommendation. So that could be one of the reasons why your competitors are appearing ahead of you, because they're ahead of you on listicles or PR articles. But another reason really why, looking away from recommendation, is representation. So if your competitors have a lot better representation than you, so they deal with their reputation management a lot better, then an AI system is going to trust them more. So let's say you look at the Trustpilot, you look at your Trustpilot and your competitor's Trustpilot. Your competitor has 1,000 5-star reviews, and any 1-star or 2-star reviews, negative reviews, they've been proactively managed, they've been responded to, they've been taken care of. And now looking at you, you have the same amount of 5-star reviews, so you have 1,000 5-star reviews, but your 1-star and 2-star reviews haven't been managed, they haven't been responded to, and they haven't been actioned. And now an AI system is going to see that, and it's going to see they've not been managed, and it's going to lack trust in you. Because a big part of why AI recommends some brands and why it doesn't recommend others is trust. It needs to be able to trust the brand, because the last thing it wants is to provide a bad recommendation for a user or an incorrect one. So it looks for ways to gather and increase trust, and now undealt with reviews will decrease its trust. So make sure that your reputation management in 2026 is solid, is really good, because this is a big driver of trust for large language models such as ChatGPT. So those are really the two reasons I'm going to focus on in this video. So PR listicles and reputation management, but also it's about monitoring. So how do you actually know if your competitor is appearing for you? If you know it because you're already losing sales and you can see that, this means you've probably left it too late. But you can take a proactive approach by actually monitoring the prompts, the buyer questions that matter. So if you monitor a question such as which SEO agencies would you recommend in Leeds, and if I owned an SEO agency, I can proactively see who's being recommended, and I can see if I'm not being recommended, so then I can take a strategy and an approach to then help myself get recommended, and then that will impact my sales hopefully. So really it's about being proactive, starting today on your AI visibility journey, and that's why at AwarenessAI we offer services that help you monitor prompts, help you see where you stand, give you a benchmark, and then provide you with opportunities to improve your AI visibility and your rankings. And then we also help implement them for you. So that's really the main takeaway from this video. Be proactive. You can understand the reasons, but if you're asking this question because you're seeing it impacting your sales, you've probably started too late. But the good thing now is that most businesses aren't seeing it impact their sales because it's not gone that far down the line yet. So really be proactive.